I'm sorry I didn't make it on earlier today, but I had to take Avery to the doctor, and so it goes. So she's okay. She may have like a sore throat. He said that her throat was a little red, and this is what happens, right? we he says to me, the doctor says, I'm going to call in a prescription of Motrin. Your insurance might cover it. So I was like, okay, whatever. um, so I go to the pharmacy and I go through the drive-through because I figure I'm not going to take her in. I would rather not go inside if I don't have to. I go through the drive-through and the guy says to me, your insurance doesn't, we don't take your insurance. We didn't fill the prescription because we don't know if you want to pay for it or you want us to send it to another drugstore. So I'm like, no, you can fill it, I'll pay for it. So he goes, okay, come back in a half hour. So I go and I park in the parking lot, right? I wait a half hour and I go back around. Now it's a different guy at the counter. And he says the same thing. And I'm like, oh, I was here a half hour ago. I told the guy, fill the prescription and I'll pay for it. So he says, okay, I'll be right back. So he goes and comes back with like Walgreens brand of children's ibuprofen. Like, I could have walked in there and got that myself a half hour ago. Like, what am I sitting like an asswipe in the parking lot waiting for that? Like, why didn't they just say that? Just come in and buy children's, like, anyway, I got it. But, so this is why it took so long. And then when I got home, she took a nap from like, I didn't get home until about 3:30, quarter to 4, and then she took a nap until 7. So I was gonna come on, and then I ordered groceries. I had groceries delivered. You know how it is. Anyway, so I'm here now, and I think she's going to sleep. I just gave her more Motrin. I have to give it every 6 hours. Oh my God. Anyway, Jay is the first person here. Could me and Brianne of the Aries have potential to have children with each other in the future? That's it. Yeah, you got a 70% chance, yes. But once again, children are free will. The way I look at it, it's free will. If you want children, you can have them. You know what I mean? Like, you're really more in control of that than you think. What the heck? Really? Yeah, you're more in control of that than you think because you can make that decision. Like, you could decide, by the time I'm, I don't know, 30, I want to have 2 kids, and you can work towards those goals. So there's more free will in it that can make that happen if you want it to. Anyhow, Adonis, love messages from Vivi. I would say she may be feeling very overwhelmed right now. She also may be feeling very anxious. She's having like a mini tower moment that I don't think has anything to do with anyone but herself. She also may be feeling very argumentative. If you haven't heard from her, it may be because she's going through this moment. The hard work you put in, though, is going to come back to you. So things should, if you haven't spoken, the lack of communication should move into the past pretty soon, and you should get on better terms with one another. Talia, and I have a general for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. The hard work that you put into something will come back to you, and you should be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected around work or business. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could have an air sign around you of significance, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you might be making a decision to move on to greener pastures. Walk away from something that no longer serves you and move forward. Life should change for the better for you quickly tomorrow. Out of the clear blue sky. Sepia General. Negativity moves into the past. You may have the opportunity for travel in the near future. Listen to your intuition. Looks like you have a new beginning on the horizon, and the love cup is full. You may have a new opportunity on the horizon around a business opportunity or work opportunity. A Taurus comes in that may be of significance. Things all of a sudden should start to move forward. Somebody from your past could be returning. That may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and you got some money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. Avery's okay. You know, she's drinking right now. I gave her one sippy cup full of milk, and then I gave her another sippy cup full of Pedialyte, which she's never had before. But I felt like she was just sweating so much that, you know, maybe it's good for her to have that now. She was drinking the Pedialyte when I came in here. She's much better. Thank you. Talia, B's next actions. Well, you may be feeling like there's a long road ahead of you, but there could be a new love offer or a new opportunity that comes in with the Ace of Cups. It also looks like communication should pick up, and growth, change, and transformation comes in and around the situation. You've got a new beginning on the horizon, but lay down the law, set up boundaries, and don't be afraid to express what you need and what you want from the situation. I think the very next thing that comes in would be communication. Red, money this weekend. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which can indicate that there's a new opportunity to make money this weekend, and you're being guided by the divine. It also looks like negativity around money moves into the past before next weekend. Four of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more stable around money. Nine of Pentacles, money comes in. The Fool, a new journey on the horizon. There may be a new like side gig or something that you pick up that makes extra money this weekend, but money's coming in. Sepia Love. You may have choices with the Seven of Cups, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got a Capricorn that comes in, a Virgo. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices. There may be potential for long-term commitment with the Four of Wands, a new beginning, feeling prepared and like life has come back into balance. You may have some nice options. You're no longer holding yourself back. Romance heats up, and things could move forward pretty quickly. Let's see what happens with that. Baby, love for September. Got plenty of opportunity around you in September. So you have happiness, which is the overall theme. Before the end of the month, something should happen that makes you very happy. It looks like you may have some new energy here. You got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Gemini. A new journey's on the horizon. Got a new journey here on the horizon. be making a decision to move towards, leave something in the past and move towards something. Like Six of Cups person may come back, which could be somebody from the past, and you may make a decision to not go back to the past and move forward. The soulmate connection comes in. Things all of a sudden may move forward pretty quickly. You're going to have options. I have a feeling that things may take off with a Scorpio. I don't know, Scorpio comes up very strong. Let's see what happens with that. But there's a lot of energy around you, which is, a lot of energy to me is always good, because it won't leave you ever feeling stuck. It's going to feel like you're, if one thing doesn't move forward, like somebody else is right there, right? So it's not like you're waiting for months for somebody else to come in. You may have to explore your options. But I don't know, water signs coming up strong. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio comes up strongest before the end of September. Moving forward to a new journey with a soulmate connection after choosing to leave something in the past behind. It makes you happy. Let's see what happens. Mountain, I don't see it yet. I'll do Davy General for September. A disappointment moves into the past. A new business opportunity could come in. You've got money flowing to you. You've got plenty of money coming in. And feeling successful around having a new business, or you may even have choices around a new business or job opportunities. Six of Cups person is returning. Somebody from the past will be returning. You may not want to, you may tell them, you know what, that's it, the ship has sailed. Being guided by the divine could lead you to no longer holding yourself back. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety moves into the past. Page of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be a job opportunity where you're working for someone. It could be like a side business gig that comes in. You have the Four of Wands, which could be upgrading a relationship. It also could be upgrading your home, redecorating your home, moving homes, whatever it is, it's positive. And a wish comes true before the end of September. Sepia, career, no callback yet. Oh man. Let's see. You do have something else coming in here, and it looks like you're going to have choices. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Things move forward. Walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you brings balance back to your life. Career moves forward quickly. Making a decision for your career to move forward lightens the load. Even throwing the energy out into the universe, like sending out your resume, answering ads, whatever it is, will get the energy flowing. Brings you to divine timing. A side business or a side project could take off before the end of the fall. Negativity around work moves into the past. Good karma comes back, and you should have choices around jobs that bring in more money. Next job opportunity that you get, and you should have a choice between two, should pay you more than whatever it is that you're making now. Maybe it happens sometime before the end of September. Maybe not until the beginning of October. Maybe in October. Sepia, me, and Jonathan. Anxiety around the situation should move into the past, and things should move forward. Four of Wands here could indicate like upgrading the relationship. If like nothing is going on, communication can start. If you're communicating, you may start seeing each other. If you're seeing each other, you could take it to like a commitment status. No longer feeling held back or like you're stuck. Growth, change, and transformation comes around the situation. Cause for celebration comes in, and the relationship at some point should be a little bit more grounded and a little bit more stable. Should see an improvement sometime before, I'm going to say the end of September, early October. Love always, general. Okay, you should be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief around something that makes you super happy before the end of September. Listen to your intuition. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. This nonsense is moving into the past. Tower moment moves into the past. Water sign enters, that's brand new energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I think it could be a Cancer. It looks like you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. That Cancer may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have a new journey on the horizon. Red, how's the weekend trip gonna go? It looks like it goes pretty good. Here's you traveling. A decision has been made to take travel or to leave or whatever. It's probably going to go really quickly. There's good karma around it. It looks like the world is at your feet. You might really enjoy yourself. New beginning on the horizon, and it's successful. Should be a good time or a good trip. Mountain, would you check on some things with ACH? Has he decided to move on? Does he even care that he hurt me? And does he think that he can just walk in and manipulate me anytime he wants? Okay. I don't think that he's moved on. He knows that he's hurt you, yeah. He knows that he's hurt you. And he does care, he doesn't know what to do about it, so he does nothing. He's the hermit. And he doesn't know how to fix it. And he doesn't imagine that things are going to change for the better quickly. So he's just kind of stagnant. It's almost like he doesn't have the balls to do the right thing. So he just does nothing. I mean, it's kind of like, I feel like it's a cheap excuse, but that's how he is. You know, it's like he takes the easy way out, or he doesn't have enough, he doesn't know what to do, so he does nothing. Instead of just picking up the phone and doing the right thing and saying, hey, I fucked up. I fucked up. Does he think he can just walk in and manipulate me anytime he wants? Well, you know what? He kind of goes back and forth between the idea of, I can fix this, and maybe she doesn't want to ever talk to me again. You know, like he's not sure. He's kind of like, he doesn't know what to think. Some days he may feel like, you know what, things are going to work themselves out. I'll fix it. Things will change. I'll make sure that I get myself together or whatever. And then other days he's like, well, she probably hates my guts. When meanwhile, it's like, why don't you just like, I feel like anyone that's like, oh, well, you'd be better off without me. Like that's like it's like a cheap way out, I feel. But I feel like some people, like, that's how they are. They feel like, oh, you're better off without me, which is really kind of just saying, I don't know what to do. I'm an asshole, but without knowing how to say that. When, like, what does it take to just say, I screwed up? You know, this is why. This is what happened. You know, I'm an asshole. I mean, everybody in their life at one point or another has been an asshole. So, you know, it's not like, you know, it's like everyone's done something stupid. Like, but if he could just own up to it and take the high road, but he has a very hard time making that decision, so he decides to do nothing. And then all this time goes by, which just makes matters worse. Doesn't make anything better. Alessandra, what's coming in for me in love? You could have some options. If you make a decision to leave things in the past that have hurt you or that have weighed you down, and you let that go, all of a sudden you won't be stuck anymore. You're not holding yourself back anymore. things change for the better for you quickly, and new energy comes in. A Capricorn comes in that's brand new energy, and a Virgo comes in that's brand new energy. The world is at your feet. But something may be holding you back. It could be a person, it could be an emotion, it could be an old situation, but whatever it is, if you let that go and forget about it, let it move into the past, your life will move forward pretty quickly. You have a wish that comes true. There also could be another earth sign that enters, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got new energy coming in. Sepia, me and Ramel. He's another one here that may be in kind of hermit mode. I don't remember when the last time was you spoke to him, but at some point he comes out of it and things change for the better quickly. He no longer holds himself back, and he may come in with a serious love offer, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're going to accept it at that point. You might feel like the ship has passed because you're not holding yourself back anymore, and negativity is moving into the past, and you should have choices. Being that you're going to have choices, I don't know that you're going to want to go back to him, or you might feel like, I don't know, you're going to have to cross that bridge when you come to it, but at some point you should hear from him, and then that's when the tables are going to turn. Sepia, me and Ivan. Well, you got the love cup full here with him too. And you got success that comes in around it. I don't know where your relationship is with him, but love cup is full, success comes in, and you got passion coming in around this situation. If he's a Taurus, great. If he's not a Taurus, with this card, it could be that there's a long-term commitment potential around a relationship with you and him. I don't know where you guys are right now, but there's plenty of potential for things to move forward. Anxiety moves into the past, and things could start to move forward between you and him. I would keep the option open. It seems like it's got potential. T-Vet love. You got happiness coming over your love life. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in. If you're with someone now, great. Your current relationship is feeling ambitious and moving forward, and balance is coming back to it. If you're not with anyone, you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you may be exploring new options. You may be prepared to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You've got a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the next relationship will be well-balanced and well-functioning, and you're not going to settle for anything less. It's like you get to a point where you're like, I'm not waiting around, I'm not playing any games. It's either yes or no, and let's see what happens. But you have a couple of people around you. It's more than one person. And general within 2 weeks. Okay, laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. You may be working on a new creative project of some sort, and a wish comes true. Communication comes in from someone you've been hoping to hear from, or this could be hearing back from somebody or something that you've been waiting for, like hearing back from a school, or hearing back from a job, hearing back from a doctor, whatever it is, you get the news and it's positive. Soulmate connection, if you're in one, looks good. If you're not in one, you can expect a new soulmate to enter. You have romance heating up, a new journey on the horizon, and a disappointment moves into the past. Sepia, me and Guillermo, I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Me and Guillermo, okay, let's see. Got a wish around this situation. You got good karma that comes in around this situation. Communication looks like it picks up between the two of you, and it moves forward pretty quickly. Balance comes back to this situation. Things change for the better quickly, and you may see that he's a little bit more ambitious. He'll also, communication, something happens that makes you happy with the sun. I don't know if it has something to do with a creative project. I don't know if you're working on a creative project together or a creative hobby. Communication picks up, and there's some pretty much good luck around the situation. I don't know what your relationship is with him now, but you could be spending time together working on a creative project. I like that. I like mutual, like, where two people are working on the same thing towards the same goal. It can kind of, like, it helps the relationship. No matter what it is, even if you're only friends. T-Bet, what's going on with DJ in love? What's going on with DJ in love? He may be a little bit undecided about things or not know what to do. He also may feel like he's got the world at his feet, or he's got good luck, or he may be feeling hopeful for the future, and things are going to change for the better for him quickly, but he seems to be very indecisive. Maybe he's just not sure if he wants a commitment at this point. It looks like at some point he will want a committed relationship sometime, I don't know. If he's not in a commitment, he may be looking for a commitment before the end of the year. He has the devil here. If he's a Capricorn, I would say that's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. But with the devil, I would look out for some deceit around him. Either he's involved with somebody that's deceiving, or he's deceiving himself. I would watch out for the devil. Four of Cups is in reverse. He could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down with that. I don't think he's got much going on right now, other than he doesn't know what he wants immediately, but before the end of the year, he should be looking towards a commitment. Maybe for the holidays. I know a lot of times people don't like to be single for the holidays. But right now, he seems a little all over the place, but I don't really see much going on with him, with random people. He doesn't have a commitment or soulmate around him or anything like that. Vicky, still not heard from Jay. My text just got left unread. What are his intentions? I'm feeling like he doesn't want to know me no more. I don't think that's true. He's thinking about things. So here you may be feeling like I put in a lot of hard work, I didn't see a payoff. Here he is thinking about things or overthinking things. Listen to your intuition. This bullshit should all move into the past, and you do have the Magician, so you can manifest new beginnings on the horizon. I would pull your energy back for at least a couple of days, and let's see what happens. I think that you'll probably hear from him before the end of the week, or maybe over the weekend. Jupiter. The truth finally came out. I don't know how is he feeling or if he'll contact me ever again. Oh boy. I don't know what the truth was that you were talking about, but let's see. He's feeling undecided. Two of Swords in reverse. He's feeling undecided, and he may be feeling very disappointed. But I do think that you'll hear from him again, and I think that things will change for the better quickly. He's upset, he's disappointed, and he's a little bit undecided about what to do. So maybe a little while before you hear from him, but you'll hear from him eventually. Julie sees next actions. You should hear from him, and he should want to see you, and he should be, I mean, his intentions are to see you. I mean, he's so annoying, but I think that you should hear from him maybe before the end of the week. He's going to try to see you again, but we got to do something here different to kind of change what's going on, because he's getting too comfortable with this nonsense, with not showing up when he says he's going to. And it's like, the crazy thing is that he intends to. It's crazy. It's like he can't get out of his own way to get there. And it's like such a simple fix, but yet he keeps screwing things up. I think that you're going to see him before the end of the weekend. Adriana, is David still having feelings for me? Mm-hmm. 70% chance, yes. If so, will he do something anytime? Communication should come in. or you guys may be seeing one another. He's not holding himself back, and there's romance heating up. Something should happen relatively soon. I don't know how often you see him, but maybe he'll invite you to something, or you'll go out or something. Something should happen. Vicky, general for the rest of the week and weekend. Okay, well, you have Two of Pentacles, which would be feeling like balance has come back to life. You could have a new beginning on the horizon. Things may start to move forward, headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Feeling like a little bit more financially stable. You may feel like the hard work that you put into something is coming back to you, and you could hear from that fire sign before the end of the week. You also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like Six of Pentacles, you may be feeling a little bit better respected too. Better respected. I don't know, I think things are just overall improving over the next couple of weeks too. Not just between now and the end of this weekend, but I think over the next couple of weeks, things should be improving overall. I don't think you're going to be feeling like this for that much longer. You know, it kind of moves into the past, and you kind of get a new beginning, especially around that fire sign. Brianna, tomorrow. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and a disappointment moves into the past. Six of Pentacles, feeling a little bit better compensated, better respected. Could be at work, could be at school. It also could be in a personal relationship. You've got the world at your feet. Got some good luck coming in. Cause for celebration. Two of Cups. Things could heat up around a romantic interest. If you're in a relationship, your current relationship looks good. If you're not in a relationship, you may be entering one in the near future. I can't swear it's going to happen tomorrow, but it's coming. Queen of Swords. Will I do well on my test Friday? Yeah, you should do well. I hate tests. Brianna, general. The hard work that you put into something, schoolwork, business-wise, whatever it is you do all day, should pay off. It looks like feeling a little bit more grounded around schoolwork or business. It looks like things seem to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but whatever it is that you're working on, school, business, work-related, you're building solid ground and things are moving forward in a good way. Just because it's slow and steady doesn't mean it's bad. It actually, I think it's good. You have an earth sign that comes in that could be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Negativity moves into the past. Somebody from your past may return. Keep in mind, it doesn't always have to be an old lover or an ex-flame. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You may be coming up with a new business opportunity or a side gig that brings in extra money, and you're being guided by the divine. No longer feeling stuck or held back. Mountain, posting again. So clarify that ACH has made a decision to move on. No, I don't think he has. I don't think he has moved on. I don't think he's got anything going on around him right now. Does he care that he hurt me? He does care, but he's not like ready to do anything about it. He knows that he's hurt you. He knows he should take responsibility, but he doesn't know what to do, so he's doing nothing. And that seems to be the way that he handles life in general. When he doesn't know how to do things, or he doesn't know what to do, or he doesn't know what to say, he just does nothing. So he just is letting it go. Like he's just like, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. I can't remember where the two of you left off. Is he dating others? I don't think that he's dating anyone else. Let me see. No, he's not dating anyone else. I don't think so. No, there's nobody around him that's of significance. The thing about him is that he seems to be one of those people that he just takes the easy road, whatever easy for him. And he seems like if something is easy and he doesn't have to work hard for it, or he doesn't have to go out of his comfort zone, then he'll just continue down that path. Whether it means, you know, being happy, being miserable, being whatever, he doesn't care. It's like it's easy. He doesn't have to work for it. He doesn't have to change anything. So he'll just continue down that path. That's why I don't think that anything has changed around him, because he doesn't seem to go out of his way to do anything different. So he's just like, it's just like he makes a decision by not making a decision. You know, it's like not making, you know, it's like you hate your job, but you don't go and look for another job. You may complain about your job, but you don't do anything to get out of it. So kind of like by default, you stay at the same place. And that's kind of how that's how he comes off with everything. Like, I may not be thrilled here. This might not be great, but it's easy, it's simple. So whatever, I'll just deal with it. I don't think that's a good way to live, but you know, I guess we've all kind of been in that situation. I mean, I definitely did that before. I don't think that he's moved on, but I don't think that he knows what to do. I don't think he knows how to go about fixing things, so he just does nothing. And sometimes I think he feels like, oh, things will just work themselves out. I don't have to do anything. And then other times I think he feels like you're just mad at him and that you probably don't ever want to speak to him again, which I think is kind of like a cop-out. Whenever I hear somebody say that, I feel like that's a real cop-out. And I've heard it, like I usually hear it from guys will say that, well, she probably will be better off without me. Like, that's really like a cop-out to say something like that. Even though, yeah, you're probably right, she probably would be better off without you, but that's not the answer and that's not what she wants, you know? But that's kind of where he is right now. Shonda. Will I be attracted to the new lover that's coming towards me? And will he have a good paying job? Okay, let's see. You'll definitely be attracted to him. Let me see about the job. That question always cracks me up when people ask that, because you wouldn't be with him if, you know, if you didn't think he was attractive, then it wouldn't work. But, and people always ask that. They're like, what happens if I don't think he's attractive? I'm like, well, then it's not him. Because the guy that you're going to be with, you're going to be attracted to. Does he have a good paying job? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he should have a good paying job. And he seems to be pretty ambitious, stable and ambitious. It seems like a good catch. Georgia, general. Anxiety is moving into the past. No longer feeling as if you're holding yourself back. You're being guided by the divine. You could have a Sagittarius that comes in out of the blue. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved, or you may be putting money aside for something. Could be taking a trip. Maybe that's what you're putting money aside for. Four of Wands. You could be upgrading a relationship, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it's positive. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and that could be a Virgo. John, financial until the end of this month. Well, you got the Nine of Cups, put a wish out into the universe. You got the Nine of Pentacles, money's coming in. Five of Cups in reverse. Negativity moves into the past. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet. You should have options coming in. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things should move forward pretty quickly around finances or business. And somebody from your past may return that's a business partner or a business opportunity or have a business thing for you. A Six of Cups person, somebody that you've already dealt with. John, general until the end of the month. Anxiety will move into the past before the end of the month. If you've been feeling as if anxious about something, that's going to move into the past. You got the Six of Cups here. Somebody from the past is returning, and I think it's a business-related thing. Four of Pentacles would be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Listen to your intuition. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It could be for business, it could be for pleasure, but the hard work you put in will come back to you. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around business pursuits. Money comes in. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Communication may come in, which I think has something to do with business. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. And a soulmate connection may enter, and it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Queen Mother. Oh. Queen of Swords, I'm an asshole. What happened? Why are you an asshole? What did you do? Oh, did I say that? I've been an asshole before? I mean, we've all been assholes. Like, I always think of, you know what I think, like a big asshole? Like when you give somebody the cold shoulder because you're mad at them, and like they're supposed to guess what's wrong. I'm talking to you. Like, really? Like, tell the person what's wrong. Well, they can't figure it out. They don't know. Why do we all do that? I've done that. I've definitely done that. Like, it reminds me of, like, I don't know, like when I was, like, in high school. Why? Like, why do that? How does ignoring somebody or giving them the cold shoulder, they're supposed to know what they did? Shelly, how is Corey feeling about me? We stopped talking. Okay, let's see. How does Corey feel about me? We stopped talking. Thinking about things a lot. Overthinking things. I think hurt by the situation. I think that it's painful that you guys aren't speaking right now. Queen of Cups thinks pretty highly of you. You're kind, caring, sincere, stable, generous, intelligent, successful. And they're very intuitive, but they don't know what to do. Two of Swords is in reverse. They don't know how to fix it. Prussian. How is the woman at Section 8 going to react? And how will the manager react to me asking to move again? Okay, I think that both women are going to be annoyed, and they're probably going to let you know that. You're probably going to sense that with the Five of Swords. Or they may even say that, and they could even be quarrelsome. But at the end of the day, I think you get your wish and you're able to move. Listen to your intuition. Things seem to work out the way you want them to. So too bad for those women. It's going to be too bad for them. They'll do what they need to do to accommodate you. They may not be happy about it, but they'll get over it. Liz, general for the weekend. You may be a little bit concerned with money with the Five of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. But you're no longer holding yourself back. You have a love connection that comes in, or the love cup is full, and there could be a new journey on the horizon. You may be a little bit concerned about money. I don't know. It could be like maybe something this weekend's very expensive, or it's more expensive than you thought it was going to be. Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, so the hard work that you put in comes back to around your, could be around your love life, because the Fool, like, there's a new journey that leads to success. I think overall it's better than it is, even if you're worried about money or concerned about money. I think the weekend's going to be pretty good. Alessandra, did Francisco lose feelings for me, or does he just not want to express them? Okay. I don't think that he's lost feelings. I think he's not ready to express them yet. Love always. What are Chio's next actions towards me? Communication should come in. Communication comes in and you're no longer feeling so stuck. You might feel like things are finally starting to move forward, or the communication picks up enough where you feel like, you know, like it's not like pulling teeth. It's a little bit more free-flowing, communication-wise. A little bit more stable. Love Angel. I would love to know what's happening with Larry. Okay. What's going on with Larry? Well, he may be feeling very undecided right now. He's got the Two of Swords in reverse. But, well, and he's got a new journey on the horizon. Maybe he's undecided about whether or not he's going to move forward with the new journey, but I think he will. He's got some good luck around him. The Ace of Cups could be that there's either a new love around him or a new love interest that he feels very passionately about, and things may be moving forward with that. Looks like the Four of Wands could be pretty promising around a love connection. Ten of Pentacles, he's got money coming in, or business may be better for him than it has been in quite some time. Four of Cups in reverse, somebody may make him an offer that would be hard to turn down, and he's feeling relief, but that may not be yet. He may still be at the undecided point where he's not sure if he wants to start this new journey. Considering there's money coming in, maybe the new journey is around the money or the business that he's undecided about, but the love cup is still full, so he may be moving forward with his love life as well. He looks like he's in a pretty decent place right now overall, I would say. Or like things are better than they've been in a while. Vicky did one for Anonymous. Simran, who currently has a crush on me. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo and could be an Aries. There's two that come up. Simran, who's coming towards me and when? By the end of the year. Looks like disappointments move into the past. Love life moves forward and you're ready for it. By the end of the year, a new journey starts with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Simran, general for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition tomorrow. Your intuition is going to lead you to success around whatever it is that you've been working on. Page of Pentacles could be a new business idea. A disappointment moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tomorrow should be a pretty good day. Kind of productive. John, who's currently got a crush on me? You got an Aquarius. You could have a Aquarius, a Taurus, and possibly a Libra. Aquarius comes up strongest. Lydia, and you got Cancer. He only wants friends with benefits. Is this the end? All right, let's see. This is not the end. This is not the end. This here might be the beginning. You got the Love Cup full, the Empress. So there's definitely enough attraction and enough good feelings here for things to move forward. He's not holding himself back. This is not the end. Being guided by the divine, I would explore the opportunity and see what happens. He's got potential. This guy's got some potential. He may only want friends with benefits right now, but, and you know, I would never tell you to get involved with him thinking that you're going to turn friends with benefits into something else. But I don't see this just being friends with benefits. I think that once you start to get to know each other a little bit better, that idea of friends with benefits might change. How much communication have you guys had? Because it looks like communication's coming in strong. So if you haven't been communicating that much, I think communication over the next couple of weeks is going to start. And you may feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you. You could feel like this situation's a little bit more successful. There's more potential than just friends with benefits around this. This is new. Let's just give it a little bit of time to get off the ground. This is not the end. It's definitely not the end. Thank you for that. John, what did my dream of watching multiple cars mean? Let's see, multiple cars. You're going to have options and choices. And you're going to have long-term options and choices. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around you. Things are moving forward. Where the car is moving, I think that you're going to have a lot of opportunities to move forward that are going to last a long time. And maybe starting now. I think that's a good thing. Jupiter. What about the Pisces? How are they feeling and how will we leave off? Will I hear from him again? You will hear from him again. I think that you leave things off on good terms. I'm not sure what your relationship is with this person. Things are left off on good terms. You hear from this person again. And how they're feeling. They're feeling, well, they got the Hermit here, which means they may be a little bit closed off and they may not be right now willing to communicate their feelings because they just might not be open to that right now. The Hermit is like, Hermit's not bad. It's like, I'm going to go inside and figure out what it is that I need before I say anything. I'm going to figure out what it is that I want, and when I'm ready, I'll resurface. It's not a bad thing. They may be feeling a little bit upside down or a little undecided, and they need a little bit of time. But I think that you leave things off on good terms, and you do hear from them again. Mo, love in the near future. be very successful with somebody from your past returning. The hard work that you put into the situation comes back to you, and the situation strengthens. And you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Could be with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling undecided. You may have choices between two people. But ultimately, whatever you decide, you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full, which is good, because 10 Cups doesn't get better than that. I'm going to say an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. One of those people, I think it's the air sign, may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The other person may be a little bit more slow and steady, wins the race. It'll be your choice at the end of the day who you move forward with. KW, what has H been up to tonight? He's been really distant and quiet. Maybe working hard on something. Perseverance around a work thing pays off. So I don't know if it's work like his job work, or if it's their work like working on a school thing. They even could be working on something at home, but they're busy working on something. That's why you haven't heard from them. Adriana, why would David ask me about my love life, and why would he encourage me to try with the people I talk to him about? Well, he has a lot of respect for you. He also feels like he thinks he's being a good friend, and he thinks that he's telling you what you want to hear. Like, he's thinking that he's telling you what you want to hear. Yeah. Stupid. Not that, I mean, he wants you to be happy, and he may not be ready for things to move forward with you, so that could be part of it. But I don't know. He's like, I'm trying to be a good friend, or I'm trying to, like, it's like you're having a conversation, so he's trying to, like, be part of the conversation. Like, he's not going to say, no, I don't want you to go out with anyone else, I want you to go out with me. He's just not going to say that, because he's not, like guys just, they don't, like, think like that. Like, he thinks he's being supportive of you. Like, you're telling him your problem, and he's trying to be supportive of it. I keep thinking I hear her crying. I don't know, maybe not. Beautiful one, general for the week. Got a new journey on the horizon, could be with a Virgo. Got the Four of Wands, upgrading your home, moving homes, changing homes, redecorating your home, entertaining at home, or it could be upgrading a relationship to the next level. Whatever it is, Four of Wands is positive. Perseverance pays off, and life seems to move forward. You could be going on a road trip. Negativity is moving into the past, and you may feel a little better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business, whatever you do all day. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened, and you're no longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. Things are moving forward. I wonder if the movie ended. I don't know. Blue skies, what's coming towards me in love? Single. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person comes in out of the blue, makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. They seem to have a lot of money, or they seem to have a really good job. They could also be a Sagittarius, got a Sagittarius. That may be very ambitious. So it could be a Sagittarius that comes in that's very ambitious, very grounded and stable, and has a lot of money. Or it could be an Earth sign. You got two. But either way, you have somebody coming in that makes you an offer that would be very hard to turn down. And this person should have a pretty decent job, or they should have money. Blue skies, did my Libra move on from our connection? No talking. Yeah, I don't know that they're with anyone else right now, but it does look like they've turned and walked away from this situation. Um, yeah, and there's distance between the two of you. I don't think that they're with anyone else right now. They just may be taking time for themselves. Ram, how does Maria, my friend, feel about Jeff? How does Maria feel about Jeff? I think she thinks that he's grounded, stable, intelligent, kind-hearted, and sincere, but she also may feel like, I don't know if she thinks that he's like the devil. The devil could be like lies, or maybe he's got a problem with some kind of earthly pleasure, like I don't know, it could be like lying and cheating, it could be lying and drinking, it could be, you know, she may feel like there are some qualities about him she doesn't like, let's put it that way. I would say Fool is in reverse. She may tell you what she thinks of him. She may think that he doesn't live up to his potential. Like, that's kind of it in a nutshell, I think. She may think that he has more potential than he lives up to. Oh, damn, this phone's got to get charged. Ram, is Jeff talking to Maria as a friend, or do they have something else going on? I don't know if they're only friends. There could be something else going on. I don't know if anything else has happened, but there may be something more on the horizon than just friendship. Because it's like a lot of friendship. It's constant friendship or constant communication. But I don't think anything physical has ever happened between the two of them. New chapter. How does Ramon feel about me and the gift I got him? Well, he thinks that the gift was nice. He thinks that you're kind, caring, and sincere. Thinks that you're intelligent. May think that you're a nice person, somebody who's reliable, independent, caring. And he may feel like there is room for growth, change, and transformation around the situation. Julie, how's he feeling? He had, you know, I'm at my end now. Yeah. He still thinks, see, he thinks that he's going to fix all this. That Eight of Wands, things change for the better quickly. The sun's going to come out. You guys are going to see each other, and the 10 cups will be full. He's like, he knows that you're mad, but he thinks he can fix it. And it's like he does it to himself. It's like you just want to smack him in the face. Like, what does it take? What does it take to just call someone and say, listen, I'm stuck at work, I'm not going to make it? That's it. That's it. You could even send that as a text message. But at least it's telling somebody, I'm not coming, don't count on me. And he still kind of has the audacity to think that he can just fix things and everything's going to be okay. Jay, just out of curiosity, how come I haven't seen a Taurus this week? I wonder if she's sick. She may be not feeling great. She may not, yeah, I'm wondering if she's called out sick. Not feeling her best. Did she, I guess you don't know, right? I would say that she may be sick. Liz, what's coming next in love for me? You have a wish, put it out into the universe. The hard work that you put into love is coming back to you with your next relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, you're not looking back on the past fondly. You're not moving backwards. You're definitely moving forwards to a relationship that's got long-term commitment potential, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Soulmate connection, and maybe with a Libra. John, you were looking at a whole bunch of cars and they were all still and parked, but they were like super cars. They were like special, like fancy cars. I still think that that's going to be choices. Choices? No, you don't have to worry about money. Money's coming in, opportunities coming in, feeling financially stable. Listen to your intuition. I still think it's going to be choices and things are moving forward. Maybe the parked could be that you feel stuck now, but I don't think that's going to last very long. Anonymous, how will my shift with Darlene L go on Monday? It should go well. It goes well. You may have anxiety about it for whatever reason going into it, but it's the situation strengthens, or you step into your strength and your courage. Perseverance pays off, and it goes well. Adriana, chances that we're kissing anytime and when? Chance, yes. Maybe before the end of the year. The Queen could be the month of December, the 12th month. Let me go check on her. I think she's crying. Oh my God, I almost just broke my ass. She's not sleeping. I don't know, she's talking or something, but she's not really crying, so. What the fuck did I slip on? I almost really broke my ass. Love Tulip, how will things go with TC and I? Good. The hard work that you put in pays off. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you have choices. Things should go well. You might need to have a little bit of patience around the situation, but things should improve. Adriana, what can happen after the kiss? Do we just leave it like that or continue as friends? No, there's room for growth, change, and transformation, and you have a wish around the situation. Being guided by the divine, things move forward to the next level. But with divine timing, you can't force it. It's got to happen in its own time. Lisa Frank, what do I need to know right now? Well, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Romance is heating up. If you're with someone, great. If you're not, a Taurus comes in. If you are with someone, current relationship could have long-term potential. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now, but otherwise, it's great for money and love. Things should change for you for the better quickly, and the hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day, comes back to you. You got the world here at your feet. You got nice stuff happening. Aries, is the stuff I'm using on my foot going to work, or should I stop using it? I would definitely go see a doctor if there's something, you know, like whatever it is, it's something that's medical. I would go see a doctor, but let's see what the cards say. Is the stuff that I'm using on my foot going to work? Well, I get a 70% chance, yes, it's going to work. But like I said, if there is something wrong with your foot, like a fungus or whatever, I would go see a doctor. Alapali, what lies ahead for me in the Aries is their reconciliation. Yeah, I think you guys will have a reconciliation. Harsha, love life for the rest of the year. Well, anxiety around love moves into the past and new options come in. Headed towards the 10 cups being full. You got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that comes in that may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down with long-term potential around it. It also looks like you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Georgia, money. Got a new business opportunity on the horizon or a new beginning when it comes to money. You're no longer holding yourself back, stepping into your strength. Divine guidance is either bringing in more money or bringing in a new opportunity to make money because you're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or you're putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. Moving forward towards greener pastures. You got money coming in. Yeah, I think money's going to be improving between now and the end of the year. Julie, I know that he doesn't want to lose me, but when he realizes that, does it have to be when the Capricorn steps in? Yeah, I think it will be when the Capricorn steps in. Yeah, once your energy is off of him, like once you're not focused on him anymore, that's when his energy changes. As long as he thinks that you're waiting for him, he's going to keep you waiting. So all these times that you're waiting for him to come over, like, I know it sounds really stupid because obviously I'm waiting for you to come over. You said you were coming, right? But if somehow we can change that situation so that you're not waiting for him to show up, then I think things will move forward for the two of you better. Because right now he feels like he can do whatever he wants. You know, well, you're there waiting for him, which you're waiting for him because he's coming over. You know, it's like if you were to call like a plumber or an electrician, right, and they were like, I'll be there between 3 and 5, you would be waiting there for them, right? Like that's what you do. You're waiting for someone to come. But he knows that you're waiting there and he's taking that for granted and he's leaving you sit there and wait. And we can't have that happen anymore. We got to shake him up somehow. Adriana, when is he leaving that toxic relationship? He could leave that relationship before the end of the fall. Sometime this fall that could crumble. Like, I can't understand people that stay in toxic relationships that know that they're toxic, know that there's better opportunities out there, but they just choose to stay because they're comfortable. Like that, I just don't get it. But it's unfortunate that most people do that. Cinnamon, what's happening for me in the next 48 hours? You got money coming in. You have a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity that could come in that could bring in extra cash. Listen to your intuition, and disappointment moves into the past, and so does negativity. Sagittarius shows up. Somebody from your past may reach out, or you could run into them. And you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Divine Cancer, my father's health for the rest of the month. Okay, once again, when it comes to health, I would always make sure that you're going to the doctor, taking your medication, doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, so on and so forth. But when it comes to health, it does look like being guided by the divine. He's feeling a little bit more stable, feeling a little bit more secure, and a little bit more balanced. I don't know what his health issues are, but it does look like they seem to improve, or he seems to be working on things or putting in greater effort between now and the end of the month. It depends what they are. You know, like a lot of things health-wise we're in control of, right? If you got to lose weight and you're eating like shit, I mean, I've been guilty of that. I got to lose weight. I sometimes don't stick to the plan. But a lot of things we can be in control of. And it looks like he's putting in more effort to be proactive between now and the end of the month. Pinkie Pie, has the Virgo moved on from me? I think that, yeah, if you haven't heard from this person, I don't know that they're necessarily with someone else, but they seem to be very distant, and their idea is moving forward and focused on themselves right now. Scared Street, outcome if I were to ask him to spend the night. I think you might get what you want with the sun. Should have a good outcome. Empress, General. Feeling weighed down by the weight of the world moves into the past. You got money coming in. Things seem to move forward, and you're heading towards the 10 Cups. Being full of fire sign may enter. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling a little bit more passionately. No longer looking like looking towards the past, but you're looking towards the future for things to move forward. And the hard work that you put in to school, work, business, whatever you do, you should be feeling more passionately about, and things should be moving forward. And the hard work you put in pays off. An Aries may enter that could be of significance. Jay, how do people view me at my UPS job currently? Overall, generally speaking, they feel like you're a hard worker, you're a happy person, you're easy to get along with, you're grounded and stable, you're very well balanced. I think you're genuinely well liked and respected. Mario, if I ask the Pisces to go with me to a wedding in October, will she accept? think she will. Yeah, I think she will. Lucky me has told AS that she knows that he has done that he has done to her and that she loves me. Has told AS. No, I don't think she's told him, not yet. Callum, General. Listen to your intuition. You got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not with anyone, you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and your life is going to start to move forward pretty quickly. You got a new journey on the horizon. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like you've seen some good karma come back to your life. There may even be some travel that comes in between now and the end of the year. High vibration, 24 hours. You got the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment moves into the past and you're feeling a little bit more balanced. You could have an Aries around that may be of significance and you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Diamond, will I reconcile with M? I think that you will. Anthony, what things do I need to overcome to get the Cancer love in the future? You know what? Anyone that's looking for love from the outside, the answer comes from within. So if you're like anybody that's like desperate to be loved, and like I think about like when I was very young, like in junior high, I always thought about when I had a boyfriend, right? Like, well, I wonder if I'm going to have a boyfriend when I'm in high school, or I wonder if I'm going to have a boyfriend to go to the prom with, or I wonder, you know, what it's going to be like to have a boyfriend. And it was like something that was really important to me. And because it was so important to me, I built up a lot of resistance around it, and it never happened. I never had boyfriends in high school. I never went to the prom, everything. Everybody I always liked was never interested in me. They're like my friends, and nobody wanted to know me. But I was looking for something from the outside to love me, right? I need you to love me. And then that's when I'm going to be happy. When you love me, I'll be happy. It doesn't work like that. So the way that you overcome that is that you have to get to a point where you really don't care anymore. That's why in all these situations where people are waiting to hear from someone, or they're waiting to meet someone, or there seems to be a lot of resistance, it's like, well, I've been single for 5 years and nobody ever shows up. Well, it's because the desire for it is so great that it builds so much resistance, and it makes it almost like it's unobtainable. Like, well, you know, one day I might hit the lotto. Well, one day somebody might love me. One day. When really, it's not really that hard to find yourself in a functioning relationship. The relationships that are hard are the people that we've put on pedestals, like they're the only people in this world and it has to be you, and if I'm not with you, then I am never going to be happy. I have to be with this one person because this person is, you know, my soulmate, right? Which that's all bullshit. Those situations are usually coming from a place of lack that's within us. Because there is no one person that we're supposed to be with. It's a wonderful idea to think that you're born and you're going to comb the whole world and find this one person and that person is yours forever. But that's just not true. It's just not true. You can get along really well and have a very good relationship with a lot of different people. And you can have many different successful relationships in your life or throughout your life. So I think that the problem that stops, or that most people get stuck with, is that they want it so bad. And I remember feeling like that when I was younger. Like, I just want it so bad. And then at some point I started to, like, I don't know, some people say, like my one friend always says to me, she's like, well, you're not following the playbook. You know, like, you don't follow the script. Like, life has a script. You go to school, you go to college, you get a job, you get married, you have kids, you buy a house, you retire, you have a retirement home, you, like there's a script. But at some point I realized that it was all bullshit. Like, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit to think or to believe that we need the outside love of somebody else. Like, I will be happy when you love me. And it doesn't work like that. So in order to cultivate a love relationship, you have to no longer need it and no longer want it. Because otherwise, the relationships that you will cultivate will be the codependent relationships that become toxic cycles. You know, like the situations where I'm going to buy you things so that you like me. I'm going to take you places so that you like me. See how good I am to you? See how much I care about you? And it becomes a toxic cycle of, you know, horror, because I've been in those. You know, you're going to see that I'm the best person for you. You're going to see how much I should meet. I'm not like anyone else that you've ever met, but that's not true. Because the person that they're most attracted to is usually the person that treats them the shittiest, because that person's energy isn't with them. That person's energy is with someone else, and they're attracted to what they can't have. Like they say, we all want what we can't have. So in order to cultivate a love relationship with anybody, you have to not want it or be desperate for it and not care so much about it. Just kind of focus your energy on something else, which I know sounds really crazy, because it seems like, well, how am I going to cultivate a relationship if I'm not working on it? But it will fall into your lap. You don't have to do anything. What's meant for you will show up for you. Like, you don't have to go crazy for it. So, I don't know. I hope that helps. But you can't, like, there's nothing that you can do to make somebody love you if they don't. You can't buy them anything. You can't, you know, manipulate it. I mean, you can manipulate all those things, but it's not real love. It's like, okay, so you have somebody with you because you bought them something, or because you torture them when they leave you. You know, if they leave you and you stalk them and you make their life miserable, so they just give in because they just have no will and they have no fight. I mean, do you want that kind of relationship? I don't. I'd rather you know, go fuck yourself. Go be with somebody else then. I'm not chasing you around. You're not that wonderful. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is. But we have to start looking at things more of like on a practical level. And I think when you're in this situation, sometimes you can't see it as that because it's all that you want. It's like, well, I want this. Yeah, but that's not going to make you happy, because that's not going to fix what's broken. What's broken is the need for the love. You don't need her love. I mean, you've been living all this time without it, and you're doing just fine. So it's like working on what's happening on the inside. I know, it sucks. It sucks, and I feel like it shouldn't have to be so complicated. It should just be much easier. But I don't make the rules. Julie, you see me knowing the Capricorn before or after? Okay, let's see. After. I would say it would be in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, but the cards can't tell you how to make someone love you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the cards, they can only guide you as to like what's going to happen, or is it in your best interest. You know, like sometimes somebody comes back and it's like, okay, now he's back. But is it in your best interest? Like sometimes the worst thing that can happen is that somebody gets the phone call, right? The text message comes through after so much time. You know, it's like, well, now I heard from him, now what? Well, now what? He's been a complete asshole for the last 5 years. He's not going to change. He's still going to be an asshole. He's back. Okay, big deal. But you know, it's like if you don't hear from that person, eventually you'll move on. And when you move on, you don't want to go back. Like, nobody wants to go back to the person that was an asshole, that was ghosting them and treating them like shit. And the cards can't tell you how to fix something. Like, we all have issues, right? And there's all like insecurity, feeling not worthy, feeling like somebody else is more important than us. But the cards can't tell you what to do. They can only be like a guide as to whether or not this is a good idea, or if there's other energy coming in. And then there are sometimes like people that block the energy, and I've seen it in my own life. Like, where years I'm hearing, oh, there's this guy. Well, who's Andy, and who's Matt, and who's George? And I'm like, nobody. I don't know anybody by these names. Oh, these guys are around you. They're not around me, but they could have been around me, because they could have been people I knew from AMP and never paid any attention to. But you can block off new energy from coming in when you're so hyper focused on one thing. And if that one thing isn't working for you, and it's time to let go of it and move on, but you don't want to, then you can find yourself in a standstill for a long time. And I've done that. I mean, I did that with the Aquarius that I was seeing for all those years, which I got to tell you right now, I'm really concerned about him, because I haven't heard from him, and I reached out to him the other day and he still hasn't answered me. Anyway, but it's like, if something isn't working, like the cards, spirit guides, I don't think that they are in control of making somebody else change their mind about you, or you doing something to make them change the way that they feel. The only way that you can change the way somebody feels is by letting go of them. Like, that's why, like, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, well, then it was not meant to be. Like, it's the same thing, like a watch pot never boils. Like, we've had these sayings over the years, but everybody's heard them, but nobody ever really applies them to their life. And that's what the truth is. The cards can't tell you how to make someone love you. If someone doesn't love you, there's nothing that you're going to do about that. You can't make somebody interested in you. No matter how hard you try, it just isn't going to work. And I think we've all been there at some point where, maybe if I do this, or maybe if I, we like the same music, or we like the same, hobbies, well, then he's going to like me. No, he's not. He's not. If he doesn't like you, it doesn't matter. And if he does like you, you don't have to have the same hobbies in common. My father loved football. My mom didn't like football. They were married for 20 years. They didn't have the same hobbies in common. But, I think we look so hard or so desperately to look for an answer, or how can I fix this? But sometimes the only way really to fix it is to just let it go, and kind of like throw your hands up in the air and not look for an answer, because there's no way that you can fix it. Like, you just have to be willing to, like, hand it over to, hey, whatever will be, and I'm going to try to move forward with my life. There's no other way that, like, the cards can tell you what to fix to make her love you. It just doesn't work like that. Like, sometimes things are a hard lesson, and we just have to learn the hard way. And sometimes it doesn't work out the way you think. Like, this may be something that you've been suffering with for a long time, but she could come back at one point when your life has moved forward, and you might not want to know her at that point. And then it could be her lesson. Like, right now it looks like it's your lesson, but it could change. Things change. And that's what always happens. When the energy shifts, that's when the people tend to come back. So chances are, once you've moved on with your life, you'll hear from her. And I know it sucks. It's a pain in the ass. And like I would say, the best thing to do is to work on your inner wounds. Like, what is it about you that you feel like the outside need from somebody else? Like, what is it that you feel like you're missing inside you that makes you think that you're going to get it from having her in your life? When you can fix that, that's when she'll probably show up. It's a pain in the ass. It is definitely a pain in the ass. Let's see, who else here haven't I gotten to? Summer love. Why have I recently been dreaming and thinking about the Libra? I haven't talked to him since May. You're probably processing old bullshit out of your subconscious, and you're getting over it. Yeah, you've gotten to the top of the mountain. You've got choices coming in. Yeah, what's happening is you haven't talked to him in a while. You're getting over the situation. Your subconscious is purging him out, and you're moving past it. It's a very good thing. Social butterfly, general for the rest of September. God, a new journey on the horizon, money coming in, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something, a wish comes true, the world is at your feet. Your intuition will be heightened, and there's a possibility of a road trip or a little travel before the end of the month. Lose, I recently understand you. I was thinking the same. What was that? What was I talking about? I don't even know. Anyway, was I talking about the love from the other person? Yeah, one of my friends said that to me years ago. She said, when I was in high school, all I wanted was a boyfriend. And then when she was like 19, she was out of high school, she started dating this guy, and she was like, and then I realized that I wasn't any happier when I was with him. Like I still felt the same. He didn't make me any happier. It's like it wasn't him. Anyhow. Silent Killer. Who is the best match for me? The Virgo or the Aquarius? Okay, let's see. Who is the best match? Virgo or Aquarius? Virgo. Vihar. How does she, the Taurus, as feel about me emotionally, physically, and intellectually? Well, I think that she thinks that you're very smart, intuitive, kind-hearted, sincere. She may think that you're attractive, maybe a little bit mysterious, hardworking. She also may think that you're, she may think that you're kind of deep. Scorpio card would be like mysterious, deep, intriguing. She seems to think pretty highly of you. Maggie, what are peace, feelings, and emotions towards me? Seems to have a lot of respect for you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, unique, intelligent, and reliable and dependable and sincere. T-Vet, when will he get his own place? Maybe in February. It could either happen as soon as 2 months. If it doesn't happen in 2 months, I'm going to say February, not until February. Boss lady next week. You may have a new job opportunity on the horizon. You're no longer feeling held back. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings in a little bit of good luck. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and Aries enters. The hard work that you put into something pays off, and you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe that's next weekend. I saw the situation around where some people interest to the person who are not interested. Yeah. Well, being interested in somebody who's not interested in you, that kind of like usually comes back to like a soul wound of something or of some kind. It's like feeling really strongly for somebody who is not attracted to you or doesn't want to be with you, and feeling like, no, I feel like there's more to this, or I feel like there's something that's meant to be, usually comes back to a soul wound. And not that there's something more meant to be, but that the person rejecting you kind of brings up the, hey, I'm not good enough kind of feeling, right? But then when there's moments where that person actually treats you like you're a human being, it almost like puts a Band-Aid over that wound and makes you feel temporarily like, hey, things are good. You see, I'm worth something. And that sometimes becomes somewhat of an obsession. You know, like, well, he was nice to me yesterday, or he called me yesterday. Well, maybe things will move forward. But nothing moves forward. he's usually not nice to you. He's usually an asshole to you. You know he's not interested. But yet every now and again he's nice to you, which kind of gives you the idea that maybe something more could happen. And it kind of feeds into that soul wound thing. Because in the moments that he's actually nice to you, you feel worth something. And it's also the opposite. Like if you find that people that you're never interested in are attracted to you, it's like you don't find them attractive because they don't do it for you. Like they're not temporarily healing anything because they're available. We want the person that's not available. Like that person that rejects us, that's the one we want. Like, right? Grass is always greener on the other side. Like we've known this. We know this. We hear it all the time. We just don't apply it to our lives. Yeah, and it's not love. It's not love. Being infatuated with someone is not love. Feeling like I can't live without this person is not love. Being codependent is not love. No, it's not. But it feels good in the moment, you know? Anyhow. Julie, will C be dreaming of me and the Capricorn like Dawn? That was twisted, right? That happened? Yeah, he could. Yeah, something could happen. He could have some sort of an experience. Virgo Moon, love messages now and good things coming. Well, the love cup here is full. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it could be a Pisces. You got to wish, put it out into the universe, and you have a soulmate connection coming in. If you don't like that Pisces, you also have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and an Aries coming in. General good things that are coming. You may be traveling. A disappointment may move into the past. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Feeling like the hard work you put into schoolwork, business has come back to you, and feeling like life has come back into balance. You also may feel like things have changed for the better for you quickly when you see a little good karma come back to you. Aqua, when will I relocate? You could sometime this winter with the diamonds. I would say any time between the beginning of this winter right through to April would be a time, or any time in that time frame. Or if it's like you're relocating far, it may take a while. But that's the time frame. Luz, will C ever communicate with me? He's coming up as the Hermit. I wouldn't expect much communication coming in. Not with that Hermit. He seems to be quite distant. Lolly, Sagittarius intentions towards me. Maybe looking for a new journey to start, maybe a little bit lazy and a little bit withdrawn, and you might have to do a little bit of work to get the situation to move forward, but I would say that there is potential for a new journey on the horizon. Cindy, what B's current feelings are towards me? Seems to think that you're kind, caring, and sincere with the Queen of Cups. Could be a romantic interest, or it could have romantic potential. I would say he thinks that you're intelligent, sincere, smart, passionate, kind, and caring. Looks good. Baby girl Aries. General reading for the rest of the week. Could have a new job or business idea that comes in. If you decide to work on it, you would be guided by the divine. Things would move forward quickly. Lay down the law, set up boundaries between you and the people in your life or whatever, because it'll serve you well. Six of Pentacles, should be feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected around work, where you put your hard work in, comes back to work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day. You got a new journey on the horizon, or something comes in spontaneously before the week ends. That's fun and exciting. Trust the divine. Will I get my money tomorrow? I don't think you get it tomorrow. I'm not convinced. Tempera, love messages. Got cause for celebration that comes in when you're no longer holding yourself back. You make it to the top of the mountain. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Leo coming in, headed towards the 10 cups being full. If you're not with anyone, you meet this person through divine timing. If you are with someone, your current relationship strengthens through divine timing. Committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one, great. Things change for the better quickly. If you're not in one, Leo comes in. You have a wish that comes true. Things change for the better for you quickly. Full moon. How did N feel about my most recent message? Felt good about it. I don't know what you said, but grounded, stable, and like there was relief around the situation. Or, yeah, like there was relief around the situation, or they made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, they felt good about the message. Divine light, A's thoughts about me. Thinks that you're intuitive, kind-hearted, sincere, strong, patient, compassionate, serene, well-balanced, well-prepared, and attractive. Julie, what did C do or is doing tonight? Maybe working. He's got lots of work around him. He could be working. Yeah, I don't think he did anything else exciting. Maybe work and then went home. Is there anyone here I have an answer for? Rising star, didn't I answer for you how somebody felt for you physically, intellectually, and emotionally? Love and light, why didn't they give me the refund? I'm furious. They feel negative. They feel stuck. They feel like the timing was wrong. Was it out of date? Like, was it out of time? Like you had 30 days to return it and it's 32 days or something stupid like that. Cause for celebration. If you complain, or you may be able to get a refund. If you complain to higher ups, you may be able to get something. Julie, when will the Capricorn come around? Will I be in the living space in order by then? Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's fine, Rising. No worries. Kaushiki, General, ready for today. Something should happen today that makes you very happy. Oh, the weight of the world moves off your shoulders, and old wound starts to heal, and you may be working very hard at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Adriana, general, sure. Feeling grounded and stable around business, finance, and work. Stepping into your own strength serves you well, no longer holding yourself back. You also may find yourself traveling. You said that. There's travel, but you know that. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anthony, what did the Cancer expect from the Leo that made disappointed between... Okay, good. I just overall don't think that he was the person that she thought he was. I think that a lot of shit got revealed about his personality. He may not have been, like in the beginning, everybody's always on the best behavior, right? You always see the good side of them. And then, maybe he became a little bit less attentive. And then she started to feel like he wasn't treating her fairly. She was putting in more effort. And she gave him patience. And she waited for things to improve. And things never seemed to improve. It seemed like it was always a struggle. He also may have been, like not returning phone calls, that kind of stuff. He was just a total disappointment. Yeah, he was not the person that she thought that he was. Faith, 24 hours. Well, you have love and passion coming in, so that's fun. You've got perseverance pays off and things move forward. No longer feeling stuck, and also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Love life should be heating up. If you're with someone, great. If not, you could have a new entry. Divine darkness, general for tomorrow. A disappointment moves into the past, and you've got the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Looks like romance could heat up. If you're not with anyone, someone new may enter, and they could be a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. If you are with someone right now, I would say listen to your intuition. Romance heats up. PT, intentions of Karen for me. Maybe looking for things to move forward. This person may be putting in a little bit more effort. You have a wish around the situation. Communication could pick up, or there may be communication coming in. 4 elements. What's coming in between me and the Leo? Well, you got some passion coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain because Leo is putting in a little bit more effort and acting a little bit more perseverant. Things should move forward. Anthony, I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't have the motivation to move like her also. That could be too. But she seems, that could be part of it, but she seems thoroughly disappointed in him as a person. Not even just for what the future holds between the two of them. I think she's disappointed in who he is. And then it's a shame because at some point, most of the time with women, sometimes men, but a lot of time women, it's like they're waiting for something to change because it's like they're waiting for the person that showed up the first time to resurface. But that person's gone because they never really were that person. Like the person that was attentive and returned every text message, that person left and they're not coming back. This tool is left. You can have him, but that is what it is. And it takes a long time sometimes for some people to understand that this is who the real person is. This person was on good behavior for a while, but this is who they really are. And that's the disappointment. Elizabeth, love. Perseverance around love pays off. 4 of Cups. There could be someone in your world right now that you just haven't taken notice of. that person may step forward, and they could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you might make a new journey with them. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Could find yourself in a committed relationship before the end of the fall that brings in great happiness. Julie, next 3 weeks. You could have a new job beginning on the horizon. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You may hear back from a new job. You could be starting a new journey, no longer being held back, feeling prepared, feeling like life is starting to move forward and feeling a little bit more balanced. Not looking back on the past, but eager for things to move forward. And you also may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That's like a wish comes true. Elizabeth, General. You have the opportunity for a little bit of travel. You also have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Knight of Cups, romance should be heating up. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well, and the hard work that you put in around school or business should come back to you. Stepping into your own strength serves you well, and you may be deciding to go back to school, learn a new area of study. It also could be on-the-job training. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. By the end of the year, I think you're going to have all 10 cups full. Got some money coming in. Isabella, what next week will bring? Next week you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and it may have something to do with a new beginning. It could be around a job or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and the hard work you put in comes back to you. It looks like laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Don't be afraid to let people know what you need and what you're not willing to put up with. Who else haven't I answered for? Innocent me, I didn't answer for. What is ASD feeling about me in his next actions? Seems to think that you're a nice person who's grounded and stable, kind-hearted and sincere. Communication comes in. That would be next actions, maybe some kind of a message. Text message or something like that. Abhishek, how did he feel about my text? Listening to his intuition, but feels a little bit undecided and a little bit unstable. Maybe doesn't understand what you mean. There may be some kind of a lack of communication there. I don't know. Maybe they don't understand it with the Two of Swords in reverse. Mel, you can close. Thanks. Mel, reading for the rest of the week. Listen to your intuition. You could have a new romantic offer that comes in. It could be a soulmate connection. And it may have long-term potential. You got choices. Page of Pentacles. You may be busy working on business that leads to success. An Aries could come in, also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you got some money coming in. It also looks as if you have travel. Travel could come in. Alrighty, that's it for me. I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I'm going to go check on Avery now. And then I have to go take another shower because I'm sweating like a pig over here. We'll see. If she sleeps late tomorrow, I'll try to get on in the morning. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with her. I don't know if the medicine's going to make her sleep late or what. But either way, I'll be on at some point tomorrow. It just depends on how she's feeling. Thank you all for being here tonight. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.